As someone who's still working on basic cuts, this looks far down the road. If we call your 300 cuts warm-up video level 1, what would be a good level 2 video to train at home? Grand River. Welcome to Namazu's Reels Shugyo. Thanks for commenting, Grand River. It's a great idea for another warm-up video. Let's start with a bit of Tenouchi exercises. Remember to use the fleshy lump to make the sword stop at a straight line. Do the right arm for 20 times. Keeping your elbow leveled, lift up your wrist and let the blade fall. Remember to grip firmly with your last two fingers as it comes down to a stop. 20 times on your left arm. This time, extend the wrist more and add a very slight push as the sword comes down. Do that for 20 times. And 20 times more to the other side. Keep the elbows leveled. Next, we lock elbow at chest level. Imagine using your wrist to cut the kisaki down towards the opponent's face. 20 times on the right. You should feel your fingers work slightly different than the previous exercises. This exercises your tenouchi with various levels of blade height and stoppage, keeping your elbow extended forward and straight. This is really good to practice for blade control on your forearms. 20 times on the left arm. Remember, the kisaki is to be thrown to your opponent's face. Next, we're going to do twirls, because who doesn't like a flashy twirl? This is good exercise for your fingers and forearms, especially on coordinations and dexterity. Keep elbow level to maximize the stretchiness of your forearms. Spin forward 10 times. Then spin the opposite direction another 10 times. If it's difficult for a beginner, try it slowly with a lighter bokken or a shoto. If your elbow must move, just let it move. Change to the other side. Reason why I push the saya forward is to avoid the sword hitting as it twirls to the back. The smarter idea is not to wear the saya at all during this exercise. Forearms are all warmed up. Let's work on some basic kiriotoshi cuts. Just like in my previous video, do it slowly with two hands. Be aware of your grip on each level as you come down. Link on that video in the description. Cut 20 times. The fingers is a little exaggerated here, but don't forget the flesh to stop the blade coming down. Make sure to keep the blade parallel to the floor. Next up, let's work on the legs and do some squats. Keeping our posture straight, we squat down following the sword, making sure the blade is parallel to the ground. Squats for 10 times. Let's work on our seiza next. These Yamaya Yaido knee protector from Tosando can help to mitigate pain on the knees. This washable knee pad is very durable. It lasted me over 3 years of usage with no problems at all. If you're looking to buy a pair, feel free to use the link to get a 5% discount on your first purchases with Tosando online shop. Link will be in the description below too. Keep posture straight and use your hips to guide your upper body down to a seiza. Imagine you are pushing with your thighs to lift the hips whilst balancing a straight back. Lift your toes and go back down. Up, then back down. Let's do this exercise for 20 times. Remember to keep your back straight and balanced. Next, let's add a forward step in this seated position. We lift and then we step forward with the leading leg. I am using the arm as a way to bridge unity from my legs, my spine, then to my arms. It's almost as if you are transferring power from the ground through the legs, the spine, then out to your hands. The hand also acts as a mental guide to move forward in unison. For example, the Seite Mai Kata. Switch positions alternatively about 10 times. By now, you should feel a very good workout on your thighs as well as your balance. If you still have it in you, do it together with your Dukitsuke, alternating each legs. Just like doing Seite Mai Kata, try to move all components in one smooth motion. You may do this as much as you please. It is a good idea to do standing Suryashi or forward footwork. Remember to slide forward without bouncing your hips. This exercise should give the good old thighs some rest and work on the calves instead. Progressing from the Suryashi, it is a good idea to work on feet coordination. Our feet should naturally move in accordance to the direction that we are facing. If I want to turn left, my left feet would lead first by turning left and then allow the right foot to follow. Turn left again, left feet moves first allowing right feet to follow. When turned right, right feet leads first to open for the left leg to follow. The Aikidokas would be very familiar with this directional exercise called Tai Sabaki. Feel free to randomize your directions. That's enough for today. Any more takes and retakes, my legs will collapse. We're definitely going to feel this soreness tomorrow morning. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. I hope this video is able to take the warm-ups to the next level for our practices. Practice hard, practice safe. If you haven't already, please support this channel by liking and subscribing and share it amongst your friends. And don't forget to give that bell a ding. Come check out my other cool videos. Thanks and see you in the next one. ありがとうございます。